Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly. And today marks the 30th anniversary of the AMIA bombing in Buenos Aires, Argentina. If you're not aware of what that is, it was a devastating terrorist attack in Buenos Aires, Argentina on a Jewish community center. The attack left 85 people dead and over 300 injured. And on top of that, it did irreparable damage to the Jewish community in Argentina, whose sense of comfort in their country. And Argentina at one time had the 6th largest Jewish population in the world, was shaken forever. Now, aside from it being the 30th anniversary, I think it's an important topic to discuss because of who was responsible for the attack. While there were many cover-ups within the Argentine government for many years, the chief prosecutor on the case, Alberto Nisman, was found dead in his apartment a number of years ago. This year, an Argentine court confirmed what we'd all known for a long time, that this attack was planned and directed by the regime in Tehran and executed by Hezbollah, its terrorist proxy. And I bring this up because it's so important to remember that while we're seeing what we're seeing right now from Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah on Israel's northern border, this was not new. For decades, the regime in Tehran has been targeting Israel and Israelis and Jewish people all over the world. They launched a suicide attack in Argentina on a community center, not caring about the lives of men, women, or children. All they wanted to do was spread death and destruction and fear. So while we see these attacks, while we see what is happening, we shouldn't be surprised by this. Tragically, this has been part of the regime's tactic for decades. This is not a regime that can be brought in to the wider international community of nations. It just isn't possible. It continues to front terrorist proxies in Syria, Iraq, in Lebanon, in Gaza. It continues to support Hezbollah in conducting terror attacks way beyond its own borders. The bombing in Buenos Aires is just one example of Hezbollah's terror attacks against Jews and Israelis outside of the Middle East. In Bulgaria just a few years ago, in India. Because this war against Israel and the Jewish people is not new. We must be a generation of Christians who change the narrative of the Jewish people standing alone. We must change the narrative of persecution of the Jewish people from the Christian community. Be it overseas or be it right here in America, we must send a loud message that we stand with the Jewish people, that we stand with Israel, and neither Israel or the Jewish people are alone. Because this war against the Jewish people, this war against Israel, did not start on October 7th. Did not start with the AMIA bombing. It has been happening for centuries. But this time, the difference is me and you. This time, the difference is that we will not remain silent. That we will stand shoulder to shoulder with our Jewish and Israeli friends against every single enemy. This is Kasim Hafeez for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent.
Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.